Good evening. It is Wednesday, January 3rd, 2018. My name is Jacob,
I'm Danielle.
and we are the Proteus Podcast. Ideas in all shapes and forms.
Jake,
Yes.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Danny.
And how are the holidays? How was the New Year for you?
Ah, it was lovely, like a fine, fresh winter breeze.
Is that a good thing?
Sure,
I mean, I heard winter breeze.
a winter breeze,
A winter breeze. I don't know what a winter breeze is.
a winter breeze. Anyway,
Anyway,
Sure.
It snowed in Seattle on Christmas Day.
oh, yay for you. It snowed
No.
here a while back, 9 inches. Absolute
remember.
snowpocalypse bull roar insanity. Yeah. Mhm.
But as I was saying, though, it snowed here in Seattle on Christmas Day, and I was in San Diego on a beach.
San Diego.
On a beach.
I bet that was nice.
It was different.
Was it
It was
beachy?
weird.
Was it
It
real
was very
sandy?
beachy. I took a lot of sunrise pictures.
Hmm.
Yeah. But overall, I give this New Year's a passable rating.
Passable, a 7 out of 9.
A 7 out of 10, 9.
7 out of
7 out of
9. That's
7
like,
out of 9.
why does the scale only go to 9? Because we broke 11 off.
Yeah. That's funny. Very. Yeah. You know what? You should. That's the show title.
It goes to 9 because we broke 11 off.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm writing it down.
You didn't do your homework.
I tried. I honestly tried.
You honestly tried.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I went to the movie theater and there's a sign, closed, reopening tomorrow, closed for New Year's. I'm like, who's closed
So wasn't
the
that
day?
yesterday? I thought you were going to watch it today.
Yesterday.
And weren't you going to watch it also today?
No, I was gonna watch it yesterday so that we could record today. I had a thing I couldn't go watch it before now today because I had a thing. So I'm gonna see it tomorrow.
All right. Good. So the next one, you're going to do your homework and then we'll do our recap.
There's a
of
good
The
possibility
Last
I'll
Jedi.
do my homework.
Okay, good job. So that means that you are going to be I'm going to ask you questions
Oh,
that are generated by conversationstarters.com.
this seems unhealthy, but okay.
And,
For everyone's psyche, everyone involved will be damaged. I promise.
So we're gonna do this, and I will also answer these, but you have to answer first.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Because I was
Mom,
more
I'm
than
sorry.
ready. I was more than ready for tonight, and
I was excited to be ready, and then I was thwarted by someone that decided that taking the second of the year off seemed like a great idea.
Well, the
Who
second
does
of the
that?
year is a big thing.
Yeah, apparently it's a festive day of the year in some cultures, or something.
All right.
So what's
Are
the
you
first
ready?
question? Of course I'm not ready. What's the first question?
What is one weird thing about you?
One weird thing about me?
Yeah.
Do you want a list or an itemized rant?
No, it's one weird. One. It's in the question. One weird thing.
One weird thing.
Yeah.
I like to peel stickers off things. It's weird.
Like off bottles.
Yeah,
fruit.
like if I have a bottle of contact lens solution, like as not the label will be gone off of it after a couple days.
Okay.
Even when it's brand new. Like I like unlabeled things. I'm horrible at it. It's a compulsion. It's weird. I'm doing it right now.
I as an adult still completely deconstruct my cheeseburgers.
I think that is just strange and wrong. I'm sorry. I agree. That is weird.
Yeah.
I could roll it back. A weird thing that I've suddenly found myself doing is like if I get a burger and fries, I eat all of my French fries, and then I eat my burger.
You know, Krista is looking at me right now. Like, and Krista is my wonderful partner. For those that aren't in the know. And she's like looking at me like, you don't do that. And there are some cheeseburgers where I don't, but there's a certain kind of cheeseburger that you get, and you want to take the French fries, you want to take the bun off, you want to put the French fries into the bun and have a French fry bun taco.
I'm going to take your word for it.
Huh?
What?
What?
I said I'm going to take your word on that. I've never needed to make a French fry chalupa out of a hamburger bun.
Okay. Are you ready for Are you ready for the next one?
Sure, I'm ready.
Okay. What are the things you should not say at your own wedding?
Oh wow, that's a
It says things, but we're gonna limit this to 2.
To 2?
Yeah.
I suppose you could go with the classic from the XKCD. What was your name again?
Okay, that's 1. That's a good one.
And I guess the stereotypical thing one was, wait, that's your sister? It's probably equally catastrophic.
I'm gonna say, whoa, I'm so hungover.
Yeah.
And I don't like your mom.
Yeah, those could be pretty apocalyptic.
Yeah, that's me shooting from the hip.
See, the other day, speaking of weddings, though, a friend of mine and I were discussing the possibility if you're going to get married, why don't you make it a mandatory 2-drink minimum to be allowed into the actual wedding event?
Like line up Jello shots on the way in.
Yeah. And kids are supplied a play place outside of the actual, event. And so the actual ceremony, everyone in attendance has to have had 2 drinks.
I think that if I ever get married, it'll have to be a destination wedding, just
Everyone
to
ends up
prevent
in
children
Hawaii.
from showing up.
Just to prevent people from showing. That's a good plan, actually.
Like, I want a small wedding. Destination wedding sounds great. Children
Tahiti.
are less likely to come. Tahiti is good this time of year.
There you go.
No, I agree with you. 2-drink minimum to get into a wedding. 2-drink minimum to get out of a wedding.
Make things either depending on the family, either a lot more fun or a lot more violent.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
okay, you ready for the next one?
Tabling that for the moment. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. How would you define success?
Being able to afford to sleep until 8 o'clock. That's it right there. Like, I have no reason to get up early. Ha! I've succeeded in life.
So for you, getting a job where you could start at like 9:30 would be ideal.
Not really.
No.
It's like having moved beyond the need for jobs. You get up at 8 and you just go on with your life.
Okay.
See, working in groceries has ruined me, though, because I've reached the point where at 2 in the afternoon, I'm done for the day. Like, I have no capability to continue working productively much past that point, because when you start being productive at 4:45, come 2 o'clock, you're done. So the rare occasions I get like the 10 to 7 shift, at 2 o'clock, everything I planned on getting done that day is done in half the time. And now I've got to wander around for 4 more hours.
I would say a sense of self-fulfillment.
Ooh, that's very amorphous, tenuous, and hard to grasp.
I know, but so success.
Yeah.
All right. Ready for the next one?
Sure.
We're doing a rapid fire here of getting to know you. Getting to know more about you.
Oh, dear heaven.
Do you have any siblings?
Yeah. I feel like that's a sufficient answer. Yes, I have a sister. Should have really doubled down on that bluff, though. That would have been funny. Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, here too.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
yeah, I
cool.
have a sister
Congratulations
and
with
some
that.
brothers. Okay, moving on. Okay. So this one's gonna be hard for you, Jake,
Uh-oh.
because I've heard about some of the things you've said at work.
Oh,
What
no.
are some things? What are some things you shouldn't say at work?
Half the things we say at work. Uh, um, one of the ones we've always wanted to do is just that, the compulsion and you stop yourself. Is people come in the exit door basically, and they look to the left and they see the checkout lanes, and they look to the right and they see the wine department, and they go, "Do y'all have shopping baskets?" And we've always wanted to say, "No, it's this. You can only buy what you can carry." They're just around the corner.
Yeah.
If you come through the actual entrance, they're there, obviously. But it's like, nah, you can only get what you can carry this at this store. It's a different kind of store. Always wanted to say that. Never going to, but, it's something you shouldn't say at work.
Yeah, that's a good one for your job. For me, I'm gonna actually do a real one that we're not supposed to say at work unless it's actually something that happened, and that's we've had a breach.
Ooh. Like, you're not even allowed to make the jokes.
Yeah, we're not even allowed to make the joke. Like, the moment that someone says anything about a breach at my company, like the CIO, the CFO, the CSO, and our corporate owners all get on a conference call.
Sounds like a dandy old time and a fascinating way to quit.
Yeah.
We've had a breach. I don't work here anymore. Goodbye. Just walk out.
During our HIPAA compliance classes, they spend an hour talking about why we should not say we've had a breach unless we've actually had one.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's a pretty legit thing right there.
Yep. Are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Okay. Nope, that one already came up. Okay. What is the best piece of advice that you've received?
Wow.
Yeah. Keep hums from the man from Texas.
He hums while he pretends to think because he has no idea. I think I've talked about this before, but I feel like one of the best pieces of advice I've heard in the last few years, and I think I just read this on the internet, which barely makes it count as advice, but it was, are you having a bad day, or did you have a bad 5 minutes and you're milking it?
Yeah, that's
like that's really improved the way everything, I'm not.
Yeah.
I more or less might kind of be a nicer person in general, and also like you don't sit there just fuming constantly. Like, wait a minute, okay, is this really how I want to spend my whole day on things? So I think that's probably a really good piece of advice.
Mine came from my grandfather on my mom's side.
Grandpappy?
Grandpappy or Papa.
Papa.
Pop.
Pops.
Papa.
Okay, Papa.
Or Lamar or Bud.
Sir in emergencies.
Sir. Actually, it was always Sir. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Don't die. Looks terrible on your resume.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's really great, actually. Don't die. It looks terrible on your resume.
It's true, solid advice.
It's very solid advice. Hard to follow sometimes, but very solid.
Okay. Next up.
Yes, up.
Has the advice sunk in?
I think so.
Okay. All right, Jake. This one's a little bit headspacey.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready?
Sure.
What motivates you?
You know that sound you have when you have tinnitus?
That
Yeah, that one.
yeah.
Something very akin to that.
That motivates you? So irritating sounds.
No, I really have a hard. This is virtually impossible to explain. That's not really an answer, actually.
A little headspacey.
Headspacey. What motivates me?
Yeah.
It depends on what I'm trying to be motivated to do. You know, sometimes I'm motivated by not wanting to be fired. Other times I'm motivated by being hungry. Other times I'm motivated by a deep and abiding sense of rage. You know, it all depends on context.
I like if I boil down the majority of my motivation, it comes down to, do I feel stuck or not? The more stuck I feel, the more motivated I am to get unstuck. So if someone's angry at me, I'm upset that I'm stuck with them being angry at me.
Yeah, that makes sense. A sense of in any wow. I used to English. Almost any situation can be described as a form of being stuck.
Right.
But by your standard, then.
Well, it's like, you know, all right, I'm having a bad day at work.
Why am I stuck having a bad day?
Do I want to be stuck having a bad day? No, I don't like being stuck.
I might be motivated by an eternal sense of restlessness.
Oh yeah, that's another one. That's a really good motivation.
Combined with an eternal sense of weariness, which is a really weird dichotomy.
There's a German word for that, where the weight of the world is down upon you, which is like a form of weariness. There's no good English translation, but like all good German words that describe something, it's perfect. Are you ready for it?
Sure.
Weltschmerz.
That doesn't sound right to me. Because it's like I desperately need to move, but I am incredibly tired.
Well, what just turned on over there?
That would be what you would call your everyday common household refrigerator.
Oh, okay. Are you ready for the next one?
We'll just try to... There we go. Sure.
Okay. Okay, Jake. Would you rather be blind or deaf?
Deaf.
Deaf. I'm already halfway to deaf. I'm fine with that.
It's very peaceful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, you know, okay. It's like 1/4% peaceful, 50% annoying, and 1/4% that tinnitus won't go away.
That bloody sodding tinnitus. Ah! It's only loud when you don't need it to be.
All right. One more.
One more. Why one more? We got lots of time. Keep going.
All right. What was the last book you read?
I don't know what it's called, actually. I have no idea what the title was. Hang on. While you answer the question, I can look this up.
Pardonable Lies by Jacqueline Winspear. It's a Maisie Dobbs novel. Really good.
Okay.
Takes place
I'm
in
not
between
looking this up very successfully.
World War I, World War II. Don't you have the book?
No. Well, yeah and no.
Yeah.
It's on my Kindle, okay?
Oh.
So I'm just...
You're one of those. I can't give up, like, holding a book in my hands. Like, there's something about it. Like, I hold a book in my hands, and I'm like, feels so good. I can hear the... See, right now, I have a book on my desk. I'm like, you hear that? So satisfying. Okay,
so apparently the last book I finished, and I'm in the middle of the next one in the sequence, is called... Okay, God only knows. The series is called The King's Dark Tidings by Kel Cade, and I'm currently reading The Reign of Madness, which is the second one, evidently.
Is it a science fiction?
No, it's apparently some kind... I guess the first one is called Free the Darkness.
The darkness.
Yeah, I think it was a
cast
free
magic
Kindle
missile
item
at
or
the
something like
darkness.
that.
Okay.
You know,
I got you hooked on a series.
Nope, is this that? Yeah, it got me hooked on a series. And, you know, they're cheap, so whatever.
Okay.
Like, I love real books, too. The Kindle is just a beautiful, blessed convenience where I can get a new book in a few seconds and, you know, take 1,000 books with me in my backpack.
I guess.
And, like, the Paperwhite versions, they look really nice. It's, you know, it reads cleanly. It's not like reading on a tablet or something.
Just doesn't feel the same.
You and I experience the world in entirely different ways. Next question.
Yes, we do. Okay. What is your favorite home-cooked dish?
Spaghetti.
Lasagna.
I've never made lasagna.
Oh man, I make
It's
an
that
awesome
or like
lasagna.
just a really good steak. But oh man, you've had my spaghetti. You know.
I have had your spaghetti. It's
you
delicious.
know what that's like.
I thought for sure you've had my lasagna. You know what? I'm making lasagna for our next gathering.
Okay, that's awesome.
Okay. Okay. What is your favorite childhood memory?
Ow. I just ricocheted down an entire, 2 decades of information and decided all of it was awesome.
You had a 2-decade-long childhood? That's pretty impressive.
I got a lot of stuff squeezed in and, so. Wow.
You can do it, Jake.
Everything between the ages of 5 and 13.
Okay. I guess I can accept that.
It would take entirely too long to explain, but to many people, what I had as a childhood, most people would consider magical.
Okay. My favorite childhood memory, and in a lot of ways, it kind of defines me. Sitting up in the branches of a pear tree, reading a book, and just taking a pear off the branch, and just biting into it while reading the book. One of my best memories.
Yeah, that's good.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one last one. This
Okay.
is the actual last one.
Okay.
I'm pressing the button.
The button. The scrolls, the buttons.
What's the
scrolling
longest-
so smooth like the butter on the muffin.
What's the longest you have gone without sleep?
Hang on. I know this. 56 hours, I think.
That's a long time.
That is.
So mine was while I was working for Microsoft. I was doing tech ed in Orlando, and I billed the longest day because we had to bill our hours by the day, like we do our hours, but a day wasn't necessarily within a 24-hour period. A day could go longer than 24 hours. So like if I all my work, it went from the time that I started to the point that I stopped and slept, and then when I started again, that'd be my next day of work. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm counting here. Cause I billed 86 hours of work.
Yeah.
And I was up for at least an hour before starting. And I remember at the end of it, we went out and got dinner and drank. And I only slept for 15 minutes before coming back. So I think it was 90 hours. That's
a lot. That doesn't seem... That's running up on the verge of where it starts to get dangerous.
Yeah, no, it was... We would... I had a couple weeks where I worked. How many hours are in a week? These hours in a week. I have a number in my head. I want to make sure.
7 times 24.
Yeah, I had a week where I worked 154 hours, which is 14 hours short of 168.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing you don't work for them anymore.
Well, I did it for a number of years, and I was traveling all the time, and then I woke up one day and I was like, holy crap, I want a cat.
I want a cat.
I want a cat. Oh. No, I wanted Krista was just like, not a girlfriend. I was like, I wanted a cat before a girlfriend because I wasn't sure I could handle a human relationship.
Well, baby steps.
Yeah, baby steps. Okay. So, yeah, that was a roundabout, rapid fire, getting to know you. So,
yes, indeed it was.
So, Jake, how jaded are you?
Right now? Today?
Yeah. Right now, today. Knowing that you failed your homework.
I did not fail my homework. I was thwarted.
You could have driven to Fort Stockton.
No, Fort Stockton's movie theater is on drugs or something. It's not a good choice. Like a 3.
Like a 3?
Like a 3. We survived the holidays with a minimum of ass hattery. The inventory that always immediately follows the holidays went over quite smoothly. Mm-hmm. I've been having a lovely week. I think things are good.
Nice. Mine. I'm also at a 3. I just finished a week and some change off for the holidays and New Year's. And next week I'm taking a week and some change off to go to Disney World in Florida.
With that much time off, you'll be able to come back to work with a new, renewed, deep sense of loathing for your job.
Yeah, and then I'll feel stuck and restless, and then that will motivate me to do something else.
See, it all circles back, and everything's it's a good system.
It all circles back. You got a quote? You got this quote that you're really proud of?
Oh yeah, I've got this. This is the perfect quote. I think I've used this one before because it's the perfect quote.
Do it.
From Sir John Harvey Jones. And the full quote is, "Planning is an unnatural process. It's much more fun to do something. The nicest thing about not planning is that failure comes as a complete surprise, rather than being preceded by a period of worry and depression."
Well done.
Yeah, it applies to almost everything we do.
My quote is from George Bernard Shaw.
Okay.
Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself.
It's good.
I think it's pretty good. I think our quotes are pretty good duets of each other.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's very balanced. I liked it.
If you've enjoyed listening to us ramble on.
Oh wait, I have one more quote. I scrolled down and found.
It's only one quote.
This is a short quote, and because it applies, okay.
All right.
This is from Bill Watterson, the famous, beloved artist and creator of Calvin and Hobbes.
Calvin and Hobbes.
And he once said, "You can't just turn on creativity like a faucet. You have to be in the right mood. What mood is that? Last minute panic."
Last minute panic does see us through so much.
It really does. No motivator like last minute panic.
Yep. All right. So, right. Follow us on Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter.
Follow us
iTunes,
on
Google Play, Podbean,
Stitcher. All the things.
Places fine podcasts to pervade. Email us at proteuspodcast@gmail.com.
Send us an email.
We will respond, I promise. All that being said, I've been Jacob.
And I'm still Danielle.
And we have been the Proteus Podcast. Good night, everyone.